Hey, my name is Victoria, and thank you guys so much for watching my video today on how to smell good and taste good too. You guys just stay tuned. Now, if you are someone you know is experiencing odor, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go and you want to pick up a douche. But not in the sense that you think. You don't want to use a summer's eve or any type of douche when you have an odor. It can actually completely throw off your pH balance, making matters worse. Oftentimes, when there's an odor, there's usually an underlying bacterial infection or yeast infection or something of that nature. And with yeast, what would kill yeast is probiotics. And so what you would want to do is go out and purchase douche, but what you would want to do is pull this on out of the packet, empty out the contents, fill it halfway up with water and halfway up with yogurt, and give yourself a douche for about 3 days, and that would eliminate your yeast infection and your odor. Now, you don't want to get any type of yogurt. Let's make sure that you get plain yogurt, and I like Chobani yogurt. Now, the reason I like Chobani yogurt is because you're looking for yogurt that has active cultures, and Chobani does have active cultures in it. And the active cultures are the probiotics that you are inserting in yourself, so it can go in and attack the yeast and also attack any other type of bacteria or pathogens that are in your vaginal walls. So, not to mention, will the yogurt have you smelling nice, but it will have you tasting nice as well. Also, ladies, another thing to consider is your underpants, underwear, panties, undergarments, whatever you want to call them. And make sure you're not wearing underwear that are too tight. And you want to make sure that you're wearing something to allow your hoo-ha to breathe. And that would be cotton underwear. And not to say that you can't wear your sexy lingerie, but at least try to save those for special occasions. You don't want to wear those all of the time, because what happens is it locks in moisture, and moisture is the breeding ground for yeast and bacteria. Not to mention pubic hair. Ladies, if you have pubic hair because you prefer to have pubic hair, or you don't want to shave, or your partner prefers you to have pubic hair, then at least go in with some coconut oil, which is an antiviral and an antifungal, as well as an antibacterial. Not to mention, it tastes yummy. So you can eliminate that odor. That is also a natural deodorizer. So if you do have those pubic hairs, you want to make sure that you're going in with the coconut oil and just putting that on your pubic hair. But I would suggest and recommend highly to shave, or to at very least trim your pubic hairs, because the pubic hair will trap that moisture again, which is a breeding ground for bacteria and yeast to live. The next thing that I would like to suggest, ladies, is to sleep without any underwear on. Just go completely bare down there to allow, again, to breathe, because a lot of times with trapped space and enclosed spaces, that is where your odors are coming from. And if you want to eliminate them, you have to let her breathe. Give her some space. Back off a little. Now, have you ever heard of the saying, you are what you eat? That is so true. It has been found that garlic, onions, anything spicy will actually make you smell and taste sour. So try to include fresh fruits and honey in your diet regularly, because it will make you smell sweeter and taste sweeter. Now, this seems like a no-brainer, but you wouldn't believe how many people don't do this. But after intercourse, ladies, please be sure to get up and go and take a shower. You don't want to sit with that on you. So you would want to go after intercourse and immediately go take a shower. As tempting as it is to just cuddle and go to sleep and love, get up and go take a shower, because if you don't, you will, again, all of that moisture is going to cause bacteria and yeast. So again, I urge you, as tempting as it is to sit and lay and cuddle, we've all been there. You can't. Go take a shower. Another tip, ladies, will be to make sure that you are not using any type of soaps or washcloths with dyes or fragrances. What happens is with soaps with fragrances is that can actually cause you to have some type of bacterial infection, irritate your area, and cause you to have a yeast infection. So you want to make sure you stick to white soaps, just white soaps, like Dove carries a line of white soap. Plenty of other lines carry white soap, but I trust Dove the most. You also want to make sure with your washcloths that they are white washcloths. You don't want to use anything with color, because what happens is those colors bleed off, those dyes bleed out, and they can get into your section, causing you to become irritated, especially if you're uber sensitive. It can cause you to become irritated and then causing bacteria or infection or yeast. So make sure you're using white soap and white washcloths. Another tip that I have for smelling good all day and smelling good all over, ladies, is to use coconut oil regularly, because coconut oil smells amazing and tastes amazing. It's a natural deodorizer, it's an antiviral and an antibacterial. You can actually even use it as a deodorant. I use it oftentimes when I know that I'm not going to be doing anything rigorous that day. I use coconut oil as a replacement for deodorant, and you'll be amazed at how it works. Try it out. I know it sounds crazy, but try it out and you'll see how amazing it works. It works better than deodorant at it sometimes, but not if you're going to the gym putting on deodorant. But if you're just going to be around the house, or if you have a light day, even if you just have a desk job, you don't need deodorant. You can go in with some coconut oil and it would serve the exact same purpose. And finally, ladies, my absolute favorite is a do-it-yourself sugar scrub. Not only does it smell fantastic, but it has an aftertaste. So after you have showered, and now make sure this is after you have showered. You're in the shower and you've washed off with your white soap and your white washcloth. Go in with a sugar scrub, and I'll show you what that looks like. So what I do is I go in with organic cane sugar and organic coconut oil, and I melt it and put it into a glass bowl and make a sugar scrub out of it. And I use this as an exfoliant all over my body, but I focus right there in between my thighs and my intimate areas, because this has an amazing aftertaste and it smells absolutely delicious. So this is a fantastic addition to your regimen, just to cut odor and to make sure you smell and taste amazing at all times. Oh my God, and what I absolutely love about it is that the taste of the sugar becomes more pronounced when you perspirate. That was pretty easy, right? So not only will that coconut oil and sugar scrub leave you smelling great and tasting great, but it's also a fantastic exfoliant. So it'll leave your skin really, really soft as well. If you enjoyed this video, you will absolutely love this book. This is my ebook. It is called What's Wrong with My V? And in this book, I discuss alternative methods to treat common feminine hygiene issues at home, including BV, tightening down there, as well as excessive discharge. I will leave the link for this book in the description box, so be sure to check it out. I hope you guys have enjoyed these tips. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.